All right. So this is going to be a little bit more of kind of like an update video, kind of looking for some opinions, that kind of stuff. So not so much the usual gameplay or I guess whatever it is I usually do. So the game is going to be a little bit more B-roll footage. Actually, I guess it's not really B-roll footage if I'm recording this while commentating. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. Technicality aside, audio sync, we're going to go LC, go. Anyway, as far as what's happening, I guess, on screen, I'm in the process of 100%ing this game, and I just need to farm Covenant stuff, so I need one more Wolf Blood Swordgrass. That way I can just get this Covenant done and basically over with. So, yeah, RNGesus has not been kind, but that's basically what's going on here. Anyway, aside from that, and this is where I kind of want some opinions, because at the moment, I'm playing through Metroid Prime Hunters and Bioshock, and I don't think Metroid Prime Hunters is going to last that long in terms of just... I think maybe it's going to last 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 at the most. So, yeah, I'm kind of just trying to think ahead a little bit when it comes to games, and I've kind of been itching for another Final Fantasy game. I've finally kind of gotten over basically the mental and emotional trauma and all of that was Final Fantasy VII, and I mean that in, like, the best of ways. But the thing is, I'm kind of done waiting to see if the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 Rebirth comes out on PC or not. I'm sure eventually it will, but the thing is, I think I know what they're doing with the story. And, yeah, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I'd still be excited to play it, but I don't think it's going to be anything that revolutionary. I know it's been out for a while, so it's not like it'd be anything novel, or... Well, actually, no. To me, it'd be novel. It wouldn't be anything new, so... Ooh, I need to get more coins. But basically the point is, I'm kind of tired of waiting, so I'm thinking about jumping into a different Final Fantasy game. And the two games that I currently have access to, or I guess currently have, on hand, are Final Fantasy 15, which I know, it's 15. It's that one, or at least, to a lot of people, it's that one. But the thing is, from the 90 hours I've played of it, or however much, even though I never even got out of the second area, I really was kind of enthralled by the world and the charm of the characters and just all of that. And I've always kind of wanted to finish it. To be honest, I'd just be starting again, and yeah. So it's not like any of that 90 hours would really matter in the first place. Oh, right, I need to go get more coins. But it was something I was thinking about. The other Final Fantasy game would be Final Fantasy 3 or 6 or, whatever, because regional differences. Basically the one with Kefka, whatever his name is. Basically Stupid Sexy Clown Man. You know the one. Because I know that one's like a bit of like a cult classic, fan favorite kind of game. And I've always kind of wanted to play it. I just never really had the means until recently. So, kind of wanted to throw that one out there as well. To be honest, I know nothing about it other than, again, Stupid Sexy Clown Man. But to be fair, I think everyone knows about Stupid Sexy Clown Man. So, yeah. And then aside from that, I was also thinking a little bit about Fire Emblem. And maybe that's just because Fire Emblem is kind of like one of those guilty pleasure kind of games. But the thing is, I recently tracked down a copy of the Fire Emblem Fates Special Edition, which means I now have access to the no longer obtainable, DLC exclusive third route, And since I've kind of been playing through a lot of games recently that just aren't acquirable anymore, or, you know, are kind of elusive or whatever, I kind of thought that might actually kind of fit into that sort of theme just a little bit. So, I don't know. I was kind of thinking about that. At the same time, I would love to finally finish Fire Emblem Awakening. Actually, the main reason why I abandoned that was just because I wasn't really happy with audio mixing on my part. And I wasn't really approaching it in a very good way, so yeah. But again, that's a me problem more than anything. I don't know. So that was another one I was thinking of. And then on a completely other note, I was sort of thinking a little bit about Hollow Knight. You know, just as a completely third option, tangent, whatever. Okay, you know what? I am going to disrespect the shit out of you, buddy. I have not got in my daily toxicity, and you know what? You look like you could really fill that quota right now. So come on. Oh. Except now is the part where I have to remind myself that I suck at parrying in this game. Dark Souls 1? No problem. This game? It's not possible. Oh, all right, buddy. Let me just remind you where you belong. You know where it is? Down there. On the ground. Beneath my feet. Okay, anyway. Got my moment of toxicity in, and that should fill my daily quota. God, I am not awake enough to be talking and playing this game. Actually, this game is another one that I was thinking a little bit about, because I actually have to beat this game 3 times in order to get everything, and that's mainly just because I accidentally consumed Yorm's soul because I hit a wrong button, which means I have to play through this game an entirely extra 3rd time. Actually, I guess there are 3 endings, so, you know. I guess that technically would be part of the completion or whatever. But, yeah. This would be much more of just like a very... actually, I was going to say leisurely. Probably a much more relaxed kind of quick playthrough. Actually, that probably sounds a little contradictory, but this is kind of like one of my weird comfort games. There's something just really relaxing about it. But it might be better for like weekend videos or something. So yeah, anyway, I think that's about it. At some point, I do want to try and move through BioShock a little faster, so I might switch that to weekday videos. And then, you know, maybe start something else on weekend or something. No idea exactly. But at the same time, like weekend and weekday videos, it's not like a hard set in stone schedule or anything. It's more of just some dumb thing I've been holding myself to. So, yeah, I don't know. Again, with most of this, kind of just me thinking out loud, looking for opinions or other thoughts. You know, a little bit of a collaborative brainstorm kind of thing. So, yeah. Hey, buddy, don't do that. Oh. I thought that was going to grab me. I was about to go for a second bout of the daily toxicity quota. But no, we're fine. God, I am just really not having any luck with that final... Here's the thing. I told myself that I'd probably get it kind of quickly, so I was just going to keep going until I got it and then just go turn them in, and that was going to be it. But apparently the game is just fighting me on this one. I've already turned in, like, the first 10, so basically I'm just trying to collect the, you know, the next 20 for the final reward. But, again, That's sometimes just the will of RNGesus. Yeah, here's the downside. The item I'm looking for has like a 0.9% chance of actually dropping, which means I would probably have to actually do this basically like 10 to 100 times, depending on RNG and other items used and item discovery boosting and all that, just in order to get one. Meanwhile, the tongues have like a 2% chance dropping, but only from those 2 Black Knights, which, of course, you know, I already have plenty of. So, that's fun. Alright, buddy. Give me the grass. No? Alright. Yeah, I think surely out of stubbornness, though. Okay, yeah, it's fine. The poison does nothing to me anyway. But yeah, I think I'm going to be stubborn, and I am going to get this before ending the recording. Also, I just realized I'm going to have a ridiculous amount of... yeah. a ridiculous amount of their gear to go sell at some point in the near future. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, you know what? At the very least, I can at least guarantee that I have their full gear sets. Oh my god. Finally got it. I was actually just about to move on to a different location that might be slightly better suited for actually farming that specific item. I mean, there's only 3 enemies instead of like 9. But the thing is, it's a lot closer to a bonfire, which means you could probably actually, you know, slay the enemies, loot them, and then get back to the bonfire and do it again a lot faster. Anyway, I am now done with this forever. So, hell yeah.